Hi, soul family. Okay, I have so much to talk to you guys about that I didn't even dry my hair. I'm doing the whole, I was talking about what I was, a picture of myself popped up when I was, gosh, I think it was my senior picture, and you take your senior picture the year before you graduate. So I was 16 and a half, maybe 17. No, I don't think I was even, I might have been 17. Anyway, I'm looking at this girl and I'm thinking, wow, it doesn't feel like it was that long ago that was me. And I said, I was such a natural person, like natural girl, right? I've never known how to do makeup. My daughter's a pro at makeup. She's really good at it. I suck. And I had mascara and lip gloss. That's it, right? And I used to bite my fingernails. I'm laughing right now because I wanted to get my nails done pretty before I did my reading because I know you guys see my fingers. And look there they are. The same kind of fingernails that were on this chair of this 16 and or 17-year-old girl. And here I am, mascara and lip gloss. I don't wear foundation. I don't wear that crap. I don't know how to do it. When I do it, I look like a pancake face. It's awful. So it's better to not have it. And I thought to myself, I am that same girl. Look I'm so excited to talk to you guys. My hair's soaking wet, right? I've got my clothes on, so I was gonna do it with my my house coat on, and then I thought no. And then I thought, you know what? I'll talk to you guys and tell you what I need to tell you. And I'll be sitting here and I'll take the nail polish off and put my new nail polish on. I don't have time for that. Don't have time for that. I have so much to tell you, and I'm so excited to tell you. And I thought to myself, I was in the shower, and I thought, I've got to get the money for my camper, right? Campers are starting to come in, and you'll understand what I'm talking about. Look at me putting my rings on. I can't function without my rings on. It's so funny. And I thought, I really need to get working, and there's a client that's waiting for me. And I thought, no, you know what? This needs to go out. You guys have waited for a couple of days. I haven't done a reading, and this is why. This is going to be worth the wait. So for those people who are here for Spirit's message and guidance, stick around. For those people who just want your messages, I timestamp. Go ahead. I'm not here for you. I'm here for my soul family, right? And you guys want to know what Spirit has to say and how they talk to us. So this is how my clients and I work together. This is how Spirit helps me get messages for you guys, for them, how they give messages to me, how you give messages to me, how your comments do. I love your comments, by the way. Thank you. Bring them. I love them. I love them. So let me give you the items that you can choose from. This is the first one. This is on Amazonite, and it's a cluster of every different crystal that my twin and I need, right? It's beautiful. There's that one. This is going to be for fire signs. And then I looked over here, and I kept knocking, these are loose, and I kept knocking them off, and I'm like, ah! And then I realized, okay, they're supposed to be this way. It used to be that the flower was elevated above the snail, but now the snail is elevated above the flower. And that is a message for whoever it is that my twin soul has been with that's been like a flower. And he's the snail. He's elevated. I'm elevating him right now. So this is going to be water signs. This is going to be earth signs, I just heard. And this is going to be, what's going to be air signs, people? What's going to be air signs? How interesting. This is going to be air signs. Okay? All right. So now we're going to get started here. I have so much to tell you. I wrote myself a little bit of notes. So everything's out of order, and I'm hoping that I can remember everything. I said to Spirit, please help me remember everything so everybody understands. So I guess I'll start with my client, and I'll start with my dream, okay? Because this is how my dreams help us, all of us, you and me, and everybody who listens to this. And I just got a message. Liam Neeson's nephew dies after suffering a head injury. There's a message in that, okay? I'm going to start with my twin. Years ago, I told you guys that I saw my twin standing in the water up to his waist. He was in salt water, and he was in a dark blue suit. I always see him in a dark blue suit because he's the businessman. That's his profile picture on Facebook. He actually doesn't look like that to me. He's a hippie. But that's how I always see him, because in my dreams. And I guess maybe he is a businessman as well. But he's standing in this water up to his waist, and it's salt water. I didn't realize for years that it was tears that he had cried. And I said, why are you standing that way? Isn't it going to ruin your suit? And he said, I have to stand this way. If I don't, I'll kill him. And I said, kill who? And he said, a man hurt, I don't know if he said hurt a girl, can't remember, or if he said hurt a child. And I wasn't able to stop him. So somebody hurt somebody and he was not able to step in and do anything about it. Ugh, I'm not liking the way I'm looking this morning. This is me being vain. This is me being vain. Okay, forget it. There's a message here. Okay, so now I'm going to tell you my dream. Okay, I had a roommate I won't say where. And this person was a Leo. And this person was considered themselves a spiritual person as well. And we moved in together in a beautiful place. And it was two women on their own, right? Doing their thing, barely able to survive, but going on our spiritual path. And it was exciting. It was wonderful. And we had a clash. We had beautiful times, but we had a clash. She believed that we are God. And I said, no, we're not God. We are mirrors, and we are examples and a branch of him. We work through his spirit, but we are not God. If we are God, then we would be able to cure cancer. We would be able to stop everyone from slaughtering our animals for fur and torturing them for mascara and makeup. Mine's all animal cruelty free. We are not God. If you are God, then why are you struggling? You are not God. And that bothered me. It was and I didn't get very angry. I didn't get angry about it, but I didn't like it, and I held my ground. And this person was very aggressive to me, very aggressive, and it was awful. I ended up going away back to Wisconsin on a trip, and when I came back, that person had gone to my landlord behind my back and stolen my house. Said that she's not coming back, and I was given a notice of that by spirit on the plane, and I called my landlord. And I said, is there something going on? And he said, well, so-and-so says that you're not coming back. And so she's asked for the house and she's moved her boyfriend in here. And I said, I'm on a vacation. I'm coming back. My cat's there. So this person had done all of this stuff. I'm saying all this because the same thing has happened in my twin's life. Okay. So anyway, we stopped speaking. We separated. The person went their way. I went mine. The person started watching me on my YouTube channel and said, I've been watching and I've been listening and I've been growing and I've been learning. And so we came back together as friends for a while. And the person started kind of going on their thing. But every time something got difficult, the spiritual path was thrown aside. It was always about money. Always about money. And something happened. I can't remember what the disagreement was, but it came back again. It was very vehement. And I said, I'm done. Blocked. I'm over. So this is about boundaries. There's forgiveness and boundaries we're talking about, okay? That needed to be said. Now, my client, so this is who I'm talking about in my dream. I'm with this roommate, and her husband comes in, and he shows this frame. It's broken. It's a broken frame of a picture. And he says, oh, look, I'll let you guys look outside. You don't need to look at me. Look outside. It's a beautiful rainy day. It's gorgeous. I'll hold you like this, guy, like this, so you can see something pretty instead of, is that better for you? Okay. So, shows this picture frame, and he says, look, it's broken, but it's broken into a million pieces. He says, but you know what? I'm going to put it back together. And I said, do you have all the pieces? And he goes, yeah, every single piece. This is a beautiful picture frame. And I said, oh my God, that's so cool that you can do that. And he says something about, well, maybe he'll make it a picture frame for my wedding. So I said to my fiance or my husband, I guess it's my fiance, oh my God, that's so amazing that he can do that. Do you think he would make one for the wedding? And we could look into that mirror, that beautiful frame, and always remember that. That's so special. So then my roommate comes in. This is the Leo that I used to be, right? And she says, okay, it's time to go. And I said, what about the frame he's making? Now, they're showing me this person as married to this man who was going to make this beautiful frame for us. And I said, what about the frame he's making? He just got back, and he's going to make a picture frame or a mirror. And he goes up to show her, and she goes, no, that's stupid, throw it away. And her husband says, what? I have all the pieces. And she says, we don't have time for that. She's really nasty. And she says, just throw that shit away. And he gets very sad, and he walks away. And I walk over to her, and I said, wow, you know what? He had every single piece of that frame. He was so excited. He was going to put that together for you. And he said, she's going to be so proud of me. And you were so mean to him. She doesn't really say anything, so I thought about it. And I thought, well, here we go. And I walked up and I said, you know what? He was so excited to do that for you. He was so proud of himself, and he had every single piece, and he was going to be able to build that beautiful frame, and you just shit all over him and crushed him. She doesn't say anything, and I said, it wouldn't have taken anything for you to give him the time to do that, so he could make something beautiful and tell him that you were proud of him. So she's kind of listening, and I just kind of keep talking, and she says to me, you know what, you're doing what you always do. You're teaching, and you're being my friend. And I said, you know what, you can do this for him. You can support him. You can. It doesn't cost you anything. It doesn't take anything from you to do that for him, to be supportive, and he can make that beautiful picture frame. And every time we look into that frame, or every time you do, you will look into that knowing that he did that he was able to create that for you. And I'm picking up all of these butterflies and all of the pieces of whatever, and I bring them over to her, and I said, here, you've got all of these pieces. And she says, well, let me get my deck. And I go through my decks. I'll go through my decks. So she picks up the deck, and I said, I don't have that one. I'm looking at her decks all piled there. She has different ones piled next to her. And I said, you know what? That's what you're supposed to do. And she's listening. She's taking a long time. And I'm saying, you know, you're taking such a long time. Just do this. Go back there and tell him that. He's back there, and he's hurting. He needs you to support him. So she finally decides that she's going to do it. But God, I said, man, she's so proud and stubborn. And I said to my friend, you know what? I'm stubborn too. And then I think, no, I'm not that stubborn. Maybe they're showing me how proud and stubborn that ex of mine is, that Leo. Fuck him. And before this, there's this other person that I was in school with, and she comes up to me, and she goes to take a swing at me, and I couldn't defend myself, and she kept coming back. Finally, I defend myself. She comes back, and I think, she's such a fucking bitch. I'm not going to take this anymore. Okay, you're thinking, wow, this is kind of negative, right? It's not. This is giving us a bunch of different messages. My client, we'll go back to that. My client, who I'm just, her, and this is she has a friend who, the man that she loves, he's had addiction issues. He's kicked it all on his own. He's done a really good job. He's had a hard time, and he's struggled, and she's been his angel. She's been a fucking saint. She has. She's amazing. She was brought into his life to help him change the course of his life. But I was told something about my own spiritual twin years ago. Somebody described him to me, and I knew it was him. And I said, is he younger than me? Because he's younger than me. And she goes, no, he's old. And I thought, oh, that can't be him then. And then she went on to describe him again. She says, you'll know him by his, first of all, she says, he walks into the room and heads turn. He knows he's good looking. He's powerful. You'll know him by his striking blue eyes. And I said, I know it's him. I know it's him. I only know one with those eyes. And she says, he wears a closely cropped facial beard. And I said, no, that's not him. Why would he have covered that beautiful face? He would never do that. And then she said, he adores you. And I said, okay, that's definitely not him. Because he's an asshole. He treats me like shit. That's what I'm saying. He's never nice. He always takes off. He's I don't know. He's not, he always runs away. And she says, no, that's just his shield. That's his protection. But when he finds his voice, he's going to love you like you've never been loved before. And I tell my client this because soon afterwards, I was conversing back and forth with this person that, of course, is the love of my life. And he says, I'm coming. And I said, yeah, right. And the guy never shows up, right? He showed up 10 minutes later. And when he drove up, he rolled down the window, and he had a closely cropped facial beard. It was him that she described. We've come together, we've pulled apart, he's gone. He's not here. There's a message in that too. He's my twin soul. Our path is not a path of lovey-dovey romance. It's a path of spiritual teaching and helping others. And I said to this one, I believe that this is your twin soul. I would never say that to somebody, and I would pray that you don't have a twin soul, because it's the hardest thing you'll ever have to deal with. It's very, very hard. As I said, we can't come together until we've worked through all our past issues, and our path is a path of service. And until we both get on the same frequency where we are working to help other people, and we've worked through our own stuff, we don't come back together. So these two, they push and pull, like magnets do, right? There's a song, we push and pull like magnets do. And I said, we need to learn to flip around so that we come back together, right? So I talk about her, and I keep telling her that she's my greatest success story, and she is the song, Halo, You're My Angel. That's the one for him. I said, that's who you are for him. But I got to tell you that he loves you. He loves you like you've never been loved by before. He's been hurt. Now we go back to a story with this client. And she told me when he was younger, when he was 20, he got a phone call from his friend, and his friend said, I need you right now. But he was married at the time, and he couldn't leave. He had a child. And she said, no, you're not going anywhere. He wanted to go, but he couldn't. And so he didn't go, and whatever happened, altercation happened, and he was killed. And so he told her the other day, you know, if I was there, that wouldn't have happened. Now, we all know that that's not the truth. We all know that everybody comes here with a purpose. Everybody comes with a life path, right? That was his path, to live to that point and have and experience that. And then everyone else that he affected, that was their path. How am I now going to cope with this, right? But he's been carrying this since he was 20 years old. He was not able to help that person. And I think about my twin standing there. I was not able to help that person, right? Well, I've seen my twin being taken advantage of. Oh, and here comes the song. He's loving and he's giving and he's putting out and he's being not taken advantage of. This girl, woman, is helping and loving and she's being taken advantage of. He is not seeing all she's doing. But I keep saying to her, what's happening is you are being given the opportunity to help allow himself to heal. But you're also allowing yourself to heal because you're nurturing him. You're not getting back from him right now as much, but you're able to pour that love into him. That's healing you. What he is doing, he has a cousin that came that he needed to help. The cousin's down on his luck, right? And he's saying, if my family needs me, I'll bring them in. And she's saying, no way, I'm not going to put up with that. This is ridiculous. I keep being pushed away. So he needs to find a balance. That's true. But the thing is, by her allowing and understanding that he needs to take this one in and help this one, he is able to now heal that aspect of himself that he has not been able to forgive all these years. I wasn't able to help that one, right? So my twin's not here. And I know he's helping someone. I know he is. Because he's fucking amazing and he's giving and he's generous and he's good and he's being taken advantage of. He's not being shown for who he is. But here I am, impatient and wanting him home. I want him back. I want him back. Just like she wants him. But there's a part of my twin that was hurting inside of himself. And by him helping and loving this other person or family or whoever it is, or business, whatever it is, he's healing an aspect of himself that I can't heal. He needs to heal himself. Healer, heal thyself. You guys know I lost my Lily. My Lily. It's been really hard for me. And I didn't understand why I had to go through that again. Because she's an aspect of my mom. Why do I have to go through this again? And lose her. I loved her. She was young. She didn't have to die. But Lily came for a purpose. She showed me the things that I needed to eat for my body. She showed me what I needed to do to help Liger. And then she led me to these two little broken cats. That one of them, the owner had died. And she was terrified. I didn't know what was happening. You people, some of you do, but many people don't understand. Animals are sentient beings. That's why I can't eat them. They are sentient beings. They have feelings. They mourn the loss. They don't understand why their owners come and love them while they're puppies and kittens and then throw them away and put them into animal shelters. They don't know why. And then they're scared and there's noise and often they're put to death. And so Lily led me to this Siam that reminded me so much of my beautiful twin. So beautiful, so scared, locked up in a place he shouldn't have been and not understanding why. And then I went there to get him, but I wasn't able to get him. It wasn't time yet. Think about that as far as my twin right now. It wasn't time yet for me to get him. So I took home someone else. I took home Willow. I called her Willow because the willow tree is able to bend. It's flexible, which is what I was being taught to do. Be adaptable, be flexible with the changes that are happening, right? So I brought her home, and what do I bring home? A cat that goes and hides on me the whole time. And same with Siam, terrified, runs from me, just like my twin runs from me, right? And Willow, but I worked with them, and I poured my love into these ones. And I put videos up this morning. If you guys are on my Angels Whisper page on Facebook, if you're not, go look at them. I posted the videos. There you see me in my morning face, no makeup on in bed with my cats. But I got to tell you, I am the cat whisperer because I brought 3 cats into this house and they don't fight. There's a little bit of hissing. There's a little bit of, my landlord's got 2 cats and another, and they beat my cats up all the time. We've been here 3 years and we can't blame them. But this was meant to happen. And who's doing that? Lily. I asked Lily to help them. And I see Willow on my bed. She looks up at the ceiling and she'll look straight up at it for a very long time. She does it often. I know that's Lily. I call Willow and Lily, Willow, Lily, Willow, Lily. I mix them up, right? There's messages. So Lilo and Stitch. There's a message in that. I don't know what it is. We're going to look it up in a minute. But there's a message in that. I'm sure it has something to do with the Stitch. So what happened this, when I got Lily was very sick. I brought her in off the street. She was very, very sick. Liger took second place. Liger is me. Liger is me. He's an aspect of myself. He's also an aspect of my twin, I think. But he is often mostly me, because half lion, half tiger. I came in with the lion people, and I am definitely a tiger. But I also feel that my twin is half lion and half tiger somehow. So when Lily came in, Liger took the second best. He offered his best seat to her. He offered the bed. He always went to the side. So when Lily died and he was mourning, he mourned her loss. They fought. But in the end, they made up and they were friends. And he was mourning her desperately. And so I went and got those cats. I thought I got those cats for him. But I didn't. I hope I didn't break my cat. No, I didn't. Because it's covered in plastic. And you see how rough I am on things? My God. Things that I love. I'm rough on things that I love. That's a message. I obviously probably hurt my twin. And so this is me apologizing if I hurt you. I'm rough on things I love. So I thought I was doing Liger a favor to bring him home someone to love, because he was mourning her loss. He was mourning. It was desperate. He was looking for her. He didn't know what happened for her. She was just taken. She was gone. I didn't let him see her body. I didn't see her body. It was hard. So I get these two cats, and then all of a sudden it's like he's pushed away again. And I thought, no, it's not going to happen. So I would go to each cat and spend extra time with this one, and then with this one, and this one. So none of them felt like they were left out. And slowly they've been coming together. Siam keeps trying to come up to Willow, and she's kind of like not sure what's going on. It's the same in my life. I have 3 men from my past that are coming at me. 3 of them. And I'm watching this. One of them has green eyes. One of them has blue eyes. One of them has brown eyes, just like these cats. It's a mirror. And I'm seeing the best in all of their personalities. I am. Because everybody came in our lives for a reason. We love them for a reason. They were there for a lesson or for a blessing. Some are there for a time. The one that came with the tiger's eyes, he came in to prepare me for my twin with the blue eyes. The one that came before came for lessons as well. There's good things in all of these people. I wouldn't have loved them if there wasn't. Right? Because they're a mirrored aspect of myself. So one by one, they've been coming together. But Liger, he was the one that was the hardest to come, which is me. He would come up and he would touch noses with Siam, and he would tolerate it, but then he would leave and he would go to a different room. And then he would touch noses with Willow, and then he would go to a different room. But this morning, he came up on my bed and he was snuggling with Mommy. He wanted his mom back. Because it's me. Because we have to remember that with all this love we're giving out to other people, we must remember to give it to ourselves. I told you that my twin is giving. But he's not getting anything back, and he's being taken advantage of and for granted. And so have I been. And so has she been, my client. There are times that we have to say enough is enough, right? So Liger came up on the bed and I was snuggling. He's my boy. I had him since he was 3 weeks old. He's my baby. I nursed him with an eyedropper. You know, he's going to be 14 in February, just like he's my twin's birthday. So I'm holding on to him, loving him. It makes me wonder if my twin looks at me and thinks I don't have time for him because I spend so much time with my spiritual community. But you don't ever even my spiritual community won't come before the people that I love. And it won't come before my animals. I took time off to be with my animals because they're my family, right? You got to remember, friends, family, spirit. It's all part of it. But you don't put one in front of the other. You have to balance. So here I am with my arms around Liger and Willow on the other side. And they laid there with me for about an hour. It was the most magical experience. It was magical. So right now, I need to show you how I heard my baby. Remember yesterday, I showed you my friend Mojo Perry. He's freaking awesome. I met him in Sturgeon Bay when I was at the festivals. They have 3 festivals a year and music festivals. My friend that back there, the one with the green eyes, he's a musician, and that's why I was back there. I went back there to hear him play in this festival, and I met Mojo Perry there. Soul family, amazing guy. The guy's a recovered alcoholic, and I would say recovering because it's always a battle. 5 years, did it on his own, didn't go to rehab. He's fucking kicking ass, so go Mojo. He's got Mojo. He's a great guy. And I showed you his video, and he was talking about his love. Oh, my baby's home. And I thought, oh, he's going to talk about his girlfriend, right? He was talking about his amp. And I'm like, laughed. And I heard, though, my baby is my amp. and you think about an amplifier. Your baby amplifies everything for you. He loves that amplifier. I'm thinking about the one in your life amplifies things for you. A twin soul and a soulmate, they will amplify everything in our lives. A twin soul amplifies all of our things in our lives, and it makes it very difficult for us because we're forced to face things that we don't want to look at. They amplify our flaws, and they amplify our good things. But first, it's the flaws. They show us because they are our mirror. And they show us what we don't like about ourselves, so we don't like them. We push them away. I don't like that. I don't want you to say that. I don't like to see that in me, so I don't like you, right? But that's not what it is. We're amplified. My baby is my amplifier. Now, we also amplify the good in one another. So there's that. I've taken notes because I just so desperately don't want to lose any of these. So what I heard was my baby is my amp. And then on the radio this morning, I heard there's a movie out right now. They know my long history of mismatched amplifiers. That's what he said to me. Actually, that's what Mojo said. Everyone knows my history of my long history of mismatched amplifiers. So we're talking about relationships. I have a history. They don't match up, but this one matches me, is what he was saying, right? So then I get... my writing is so horrible. I wrote without my glasses on. My camper, there are people who... So, I'm talking about my camper. I have a motorhome, right? And I'm wondering, am I supposed to wait and do this with my twin? Because I would love to do this with the love of my life. I would love to fix this up. But when, you know what, I'm in the house right now. This isn't as exciting for you guys to listen. When you see me outside, when I'm on the land, I'm out in nature, I'm on fire. I'm excited. My energy is positive and happy and hopeful. And that's why I need this. That's why I started that GoFundMe to help me get it together. And I thought, you know, let my spiritual community help me. I deserve this. But it's for you. And then I thought, I'll just do it my fucking self. I feel awful to ask people for help, right? I'll just do it. So I'm struggling. I thought, okay, I'll go out and get a loan. But then I have to pay for I found a place to stay in Sedona where I can stay and I can travel around, right? But then I'm going to have to pay the loan back, right? So I got to pay the loan back, and I've got to pay for $800 a month to just camp it there. And it's all for my spiritual path. It's all for this work that I must do. So I don't know if I should put that up again, help me get my camper, right? Because this is to help you guys. I know that many readers have sponsors that sponsor them and help them do this. I don't know. I found out that I applied for being able to put ads in my videos, and the sponsors will pay me for the people that watch the videos when the ads run. So I can do that. That'll help me, right? So I'm thinking of ways that Spirit will help me do it, because it's embarrassing for me to say, help me get this camper. I'm not asking you to help me get a recreation vehicle so I can go have fun. This is my spiritual work. This is what I do. And I feel like we're trapped here. I can't go to places like that. I can't take you to Sedona. I can't take you to the Redwoods. I can't take you. And even if you can get to Sedona, you can't get to where I can get. You can't get into the caves that I'm led by Spirit. Not to mention, you probably couldn't climb and get into the places that I will go, right? So I'm able to take you guys so that you can live vicariously through me and be encouraged and go out there and see what Spirit has to show us, right? So I can't do that when I have 3 cats. Now, I have to move. My landlord's selling the house. I have to move. I've got to get this camper and I got to hit the road because it's going. I have now 3 cats. Now, they're in my life for a reason, but people don't want to rent to people with cats. They don't, you know, and I'm not leaving them. Those are my guides, and those are my fur children. I'm not leaving them any more than you would leave your children. So about my camper, this morning I woke up, and that was another reason I was hesitant about doing today's reading. We're already at 29 minutes, right? And this is just a talk until we get to the cards. And I thought, shoot, these campers, they've come up. I could go see it. This one's been reduced. I could do this. I could fix this up. And then I thought, no. You know, no, I've got to get this reading out. Everyone needs to hear this. There's so many people that need to hear this. Oh, I've got to get to my client. She's waiting for me. No, Sherry, you need the money. You got to pay your rent. You got to pay for that ticket. Amy helped me, yes, but I still have all other kinds of other stuff. I still haven't paid off all of Lily's vet bills. You know, I've got an $800 credit balance on my credit card. You know, $800, plus I'm thinking of getting a $5,000 van loan. And I know to you guys that may not sound like a lot, but for when you're working like this all the time for free, it is a lot. right? And I know Spirit will provide, but I've got all these thoughts in my head. Oh, I have to do this. I have to do that. Takes us back to the Oracle of Shadows and Light. What do you have in your hand? You've got enough. You've got enough to move forward, light worker. Stop procrastinating. So then I'm thinking about, okay, Spirit's going to hold that call. I'll get that call when I get off of this reading, right? Other calls will come in. I'll bring the money in because Spirit and I are connected and I'm doing this for them, for you, right? So then I'm thinking about my camper, and I hear on the radio, there's a new movie out. I don't know who it is. I know his voice. I can't think of who it is right now. Probably the guy from The Matrix. But I hear there are people who don't want us to realize what we can do, right? They don't want us to realize what we are capable of doing we're capable of doing. Like the people that are holding back my twin. He's fucking phenomenal. Phenomenal, gifted, can do so much, is doing so much for the world, that I don't think he realizes it. I think the people in his life are not wanting him to realize how capable he is. So today's the day that we show them different, right? I don't think that's he says. Today's the day they lose, is what he says. They think that we aren't going to be able to realize how capable we are of doing what we can do without them. And today's the day they lose and we win. Okay, so there's that. What else? So then I heard on the radio, do people assume that you've got some big strong guy, you're waiting for some big strong man there to show up and do it for you? Or do they assume that you've got some big strong guy that's going to do that for you? And I thought, no. So my question was, am I meant to get this camper trailer by myself? Or am I supposed to do this with my twin? Because I want to do this with the love of my life. I want to travel with the love of my life, right? And I thought, no, because you guys are watching me. I'm not waiting for some strong guy to do this for me. I can do it myself. I've got everything I need to do this. I can go get a loan. I can ask for you guys if you want to help me. I can put that up and say, I could do that again. Spirit told me don't be ashamed to ask your soul family to support you. $5 isn't very much. If everybody gave $5, I would have it paid for. And I could get doing that and get out there and helping you guys. I don't think that I will always live like that, but I will do it for you. I will do it for a while, right? I can do it. I've wanted to do it. There's so many soul family members that I want to see. I could travel across the country and stop and see you guys and go on hikes with you guys and do readings with you guys in person. I would love to hug you. I would love that, right? So what's stopping me? Nothing is stopping me. Because Spirit, I showed you that picture of my mom that when I got to the bank and I'm like, should I do this? Should I get this loan? And my mother, it was her bank, right? And it was the Wells Fargo, the team. You think about the team and it says, we will do this. We will take this road together. We will take this road together. The team. I showed somebody and I showed my friend. I asked for a couple cards and I got the Chariot. That's the Chariot. The Chariot means fast forward movement. It means travel. And one of the messages is you might be buying a vehicle. You might be traveling across the country. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it with your help. I'm going to do it with Spirit's help. I'm going to ask you guys to help support me get my mobile vehicle together so my kids can go into my vehicle and we can start going out into the land again and doing what we need to do. Because my videos, when I'm outside, have the most hits. I'm on fire. The animal messengers come. I'm downloaded and flooded with messages for you guys when I'm outside. So I don't need to wait for some big strong man to do it. And I don't need to stop this, start getting work right away so that I could pay for that, right? Spirit will line it up for me. I know that. So there's that message. My client will wait. The calls will wait. My business will wait. All of it will wait. I'm going to get the perfect thing. There was one that I was looking at. It was beautiful. I said, you know what? I don't need one that's all dialed in. I would love to do one beautiful. I would love to do like a shorty bus, a schoolie bus. I found an old-fashioned trolley. Oh, I would kill to do that. As a little tiny home, I would love to do that. It's $3,000 or $4,000. If I had my love of my life, we could do it together. But I'm thinking maybe it's not the time. I need to move forward. I need to get going on my life now. I can't wait for him. He's not here, right? I need to help you. I need to help myself. God helps those who help themselves. Light worker, move forward. You've got everything you need. Healer, heal thyself, right? So something popped up this morning. One of those campers that I had looked at before. And I wasn't able to afford it because it was like $7,000 or something. But I said to myself, you know, I deserve a clean one. I deserve at least to start in something that's clean. I can dial it in and make it a dreamboat home. And I would love to fix one up with the love of my life. This morning, it popped up and they'd reduced it. It's $5,000. They've reduced it. I can get a loan for $5,000. Now, I don't want to get one that takes all of my money because then I'm not going to be able to, I have to pay the loan back, right? And what about tires and what about gas? And so I have to think ahead. But it's on there. So it's showing me it's getting closer and closer. Now, there's one more thing. The dream that I watched. It's a mirror of myself. I want my twin to come home. My client wants her guy to get it together. We're both mean. They deserve to have the time to help. They've got every single piece of that puzzle. They've got every single piece of that beautiful picture frame. They've got every piece there. They may not have it all together right now, but they've got it all there. And I'm saying for all of us who feel broken, this beautiful frame, this is the frame that holds our soul. And you've got every single piece, even if it got broken. And you can put it back together. And if people don't have the patience to wait for us to put it back together, they're not worth being in our lives. So right now, I don't got cash, I don't get cash, but I got you, babe. I don't need diamond bills to have fun tonight. And he's saying you're worth more than diamonds, more than gold. And I'm telling you that's the truth. We are worth more than diamonds, more than gold. We are a beautiful frame, and even if we got broken, we got all the pieces here, and we can glue them back together with Spirit's help. And for the people in our lives that love us enough, that are patient enough to allow us to have that time. I said this morning, I had my beautiful Liger up on the bed next to me, loving me, and Willow was loving me. And I said, my baby Siam, he's not ready yet. He's still needing some private time. He's needing his alone time. He needs that time to heal. So if my twin needs that time alone to heal, he can have that time. And he's got my support, and I love him because he's got beautiful picture pieces. He's gorgeous. And I'm not saying he's broken. I'm saying he's got pieces of his puzzle and his frame, and maybe it's his family that he needs to glue back together. Because what's the most important thing to him? He told me the 3 most important things: family, health, and love. And it's the truth. All right, we're done. We're done at 36 minutes and 54 seconds. I think we're done. So don't be mean, and don't say that you don't have the time to wait for somebody to put their pieces back together. You get busy doing your life, right? You let them do it. I heard my boy, he just came out. Where are you, my honey? Hi. Willow just came running up to me. She's running around in the daytime. She never did that. Now see, the time that I've had here, Spirit says you've been upset because there's been a delay, right? I kept getting delayed, and I'm thinking, oh, I'm so frustrated. But there's divine intervention for a reason. My cats, all 3, needed to come together and get to the place where they were comfortable living together in a small space, because they're going to be in a small space together. Liger had his own private room, right? And Willow had her spot. Look at this. And she wouldn't come out during the day. She was afraid of the light. It hurt her eyes. But she's not afraid anymore. Hi, chicken. Hi, honey chicken. You're out in the daytime all day long now. Look at you. You're so strong. Don't scratch my carpet. But see, that had to happen. So sometimes we think things are painfully slow, and why isn't it working? Why isn't it working? Spirit knows what it's doing. Okay. This is going to be song right now. You got to have high hopes for the future. I always had, I didn't know how, but I always had a vision. Mama said, don't give up. Mama said, I hate to see you waiting, but it's a little complicated. That's what my mom said to me too. Don't give up on him. He loves you. I don't give up on him. I love him too. First thing you're going to choose from. And we've already done them, but there's something here. So I'm going to switch this. This is air signs. This shiny book. This is air. Shine bright. Okay, we're switching that. We're switching it from that. I don't know why, we just are. Okay, so let me write this down. Mama said, rewrite your history. Go make a legacy. Manifest destiny. Oh, I love it. Manifest destiny. That's what we're doing. We're manifesting our future. Remember? Passion. There are some people who live in a dream world, and there are some who face reality, and then there are those who turn one thing into another, because my dreams are going to become a reality. I carved that into a rock at the beach. Dreams to reality. I carved it years ago. I wrote it on the wall at the Holiday Music Hotel. Turning dreams into reality. Destiny into, what is it? Dreams into destiny. I love it. Okay, so we chose the, let me help. Let me stutter. Look at me stutter. Well, I know we got these 2. What were the other ones, you guys? I can't. Okay, the crystal cluster. Crystal cluster. Fire, right? Male, female, Sag, Aries, Leo. Okay, we had the snail, sea snail. Don't give up. It's a little complicated. All tied up. I hate to see you waiting. It's all been done, but they haven't seen the best of me. I got one more run, and it's going to be a sight to see. Had to have high hopes. Remember the apples yesterday? Hope. Doesn't cost you any more than the ones you've already been eating. Got to have high hopes. It's the color of the divine masculine, forward movement, the color of the sun, the color of growth, the color of happiness, the color of friendship. I got to try those hope apples. Okay, then we have the sea flower, which is earth signs. And we start with Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I didn't have the time, but I always had a vision. Didn't have the time, but I always had a vision. There's a message. Take the time. I've always had a vision. I wanted to travel across this country and across Canada doing my shamanic work. And I'm going to do it. If I have to do it on my own, I'm going to do it. My twin can meet me along the way. Earth signs, water signs, fire signs. Air signs are the silver book. Song right now. God help me now. He's so tall and handsome as hell. He's so bad. But it sounds like my twin. Silver book, air. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Gemini, male, female. Libra, male, female. Aquarius, male, female. Okay, you guys, we're ready. I know it was a long one, but it was worth it. It was worth it. I'm proud of this reading. Okay, we're going to work with the Oracle of Shadows and Light. Okay, and we're going to start with fire signs, or those who chose the crystal cluster. Lately, Siam's been going up inside the bed. I moved everything out from underneath the bed, all the boxes that were there. And Siam, he's hiding all day long. He's not doing well. He's licked all of his hair off. He's so anxious. He's licked all his hair off the back end of himself. He's licked his belly bald. He's stressed out. He's stressed out. And so I'm letting him be. Just let him go in there during the day. And at night he comes out and he just loves on me and Willow. So he's hurting right now. He needs my love. And I'm surrounding him with my love and light. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Sometimes I wonder if my twin needs me to get this together and go get him, you know? Because I'm strong. I can fucking do it. Spirit's doing it with me. We're the chariot. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Fire signs, or for those who chose this incredible crystal cluster. My cats are sleeping with crystals all over the place. Fire signs, or those who chose a crystal. Wow. Fire signs. We want someone to back off. That's very interesting. That's interesting. Someone draining your energy, pushing your buttons, crossing your boundaries, not respecting your boundaries. I'm not resonating with this card today because I'm in my Pisces. I'm in my Pisces energy. So fire signs, there's someone that, or maybe someone is saying this to you. Back off. You're crossing my boundaries. You're pushing my buttons. You're draining my energy. You're taking what's mine, what I've worked so hard for. Back off. Interesting. So let's find out what the messages are going to be. That's interesting for me. Maybe you're not somebody who is comfortable with telling people to back off or telling people that they've crossed your boundaries. You're not comfortable with that. Oh, Sandy, this one's for you, girl. Here's your confirmation. Spirit doesn't mind if you get mad. And I said to my friend Caitlin yesterday, it's okay to be angry and pissed off. You can take the day and be angry and pissed off. We're not perfect, right? We have feelings inside. We got to get them out. We got to release them. We just don't want to stay there. But if there are people that are crossing your boundaries, I mean, I've got a lot of people coming to me that are lying and pretending to be other people, right? And I told you about my roommate who was disrespectful and attacking me. And I said, I'm done. I'm done. I don't deserve that. Right? So there's a message in that. Maybe you're not somebody who's comfortable doing this, but Spirit says it's time to do it. So we start with Sagittarius. These messages may go with it, or they may be an affirmation or something that you need to know. Oh, Sagittarius. Positive news. Archangel Gabriel, who is the messenger. So be aware of looking for red hawks, because that is a sign of the messenger. You will soon receive some positive news. The channels for clear and honest communication are now open. Keep an open heart and speak your truth lovingly without fear. I love this. Song right now, I like myself better when I'm with you. I knew from the first time. I stayed for a long time because I like myself better when I'm with you. My lips are dry. Okay, that was Sagittarius. There's good news. So whatever's going on, there's good news. I'm just doing short ones, you guys. Aries, what is our message? So Sagittarius, the good news from the situation that you're in, whatever it is that's been draining you or pushing your buttons or crossing your boundaries, is good news. That's exciting. So Aries. I'm sorry, I'm going back. That was Sagittarius men. Sagittarius women. Correct for neutrality, Sagittarius women. Protection. This is beautiful. Okay, Sagittarius women, this situation that you find yourself in, protection. You are safe. Do not fear. We are always with you, Spirit says, and we surround you with our invisible wings of light. Do not fear. Stand up for yourself. Speak your truth. You're safe. And maybe you're just in a place where you're feeling fearful, okay? So Aries men. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Aries men. Fear. I, Archangel Michael, am here to help you through the present time. I love you, I protect you, and I keep you safe. Trust that all is well. Accept my love and allow it to dissolve any fear. Again. Willow's doing acrobats across the bed. It's really cool to have her doing it during the day instead of only at nighttime. Correct for neutrality. I love this song. I like me better when I'm with you. I like me better when I'm with you. I knew from the first time. I stayed for a long time. I like me better when I'm with you. Leo, men. Right? Yeah. Yeah? Yeah? I got thrown off. Achievement. Take a little time to reflect on what you have achieved up until this date. It's often easy to forget where you started from and how far you've come. Honor and be grateful for this extraordinary journey that is your life. Nice. Give yourself a high five. Look back and see where you were 10 years ago. See where you were 5 years ago. See where you were last year. Oftentimes we slide and we think, oh God, I was so much more financially ahead. Yeah, but where were you emotionally? Where were you mentally? Where were you spiritually? How many people have you helped along the way? What things have you worked through? What issues have you worked through? What have you been able to face that you weren't able to face before? That's a huge achievement in itself. Not recognizing something is huge. Leo, women. Forgiveness. Let the past go. Clear your heart and mind through forgiveness. Let the past go. Maybe someone's telling you to back off. Maybe you're telling them whatever's happened, they've crossed your boundaries. Let the past go. All right. Sea snail. Sea snail or water signs. For those who chose, I love this sea snail. It's really cool. It's actually, it's a shell, but look at his little antennae. Hi, honey. Hi, baby. So look at him, I said, my sea snail, which is my Pisces, but I want to see who meowed when I said that. What? What? Who's talking? Come on. Who's talking? Who you baby think talking? Come on. Lola's trying to go up underneath the bed, and Siam is up in the bed, so I can't see who's meowing, if it's her or him. I wondered if they were both aspects of the same person. So here, okay. What's going on, honey? She's having so much fun. She's running around. I love it. It's raining, so she's me. I keep saying, who is she? She's an aspect of me, because every time it rains, I get excited. I'm amped up and I want to go outside and I run around when it's crappy weather. When most people want to go snuggle up, I'm outside playing. My landlord and I took a drive around the neighborhood the other day looking at motorhomes. He's trying to help me, it's so nice. And we saw a little boy and a little girl. It was pouring rain and they were outside dancing in the rain. And he's like, look at them. I'm like, oh my God, that was so me. I'm waving at them and he goes, it's pouring rain. I go, yeah, it's fun. It's not cold, it's warm. Hell, I did it in Canada, right? I did it in Wisconsin. Everybody knows that about me. Anytime there was a major thunderstorm, I was out in it. Woo! So she's me. She's running around, jumping around. Willow. She's the one who doesn't know about these boys that keep coming at her. Okay, correct for neutrality on all levels. Water signs. Whoa. An ending. From an ending comes a new beginning, but you have called this in. You may not realize that you've called this in, and you may not like what you've called in, but you have either lost your job, had this relationship end, had this house, get kicked out of the house that you're in, lost your roommates and so you're forced to move, had your car broke down so that somebody else you're forced to ask somebody to get you. There's reasons that everything's happening. There's reasons that, when I'm thinking about that. Your car broke down, somebody has to come get you. That's not something that you would normally do. I would not normally ask for help. I don't like asking for other people's support. I can do it myself. Do they think you need some big strong man to help you out? No, I can do it my fucking self. But I can't really do it all myself, can I? I can get it going, but I can put up my GoFundMe and say, hey, you know what? I've got all these campers now. Let's get this going so I can do this. That's hard for me to do it. But if I do it, you can do it. So things happen for a reason. You're forced to do things. It's the Heyoka working with you, the Heyoka shaman that tricks you into doing things that your higher self wants you to do. So you have asked for an ending of a relationship, an ending of a business contract, an ending of your housing arrangement. You have asked for this ending, whatever this is. Something that's no longer working in your life. It could be your old outmoded belief systems. I don't agree with this. I met this man, the man at the bank when I was talking about getting a loan, and he was cool. I liked him. I talked to him before. He got me my Tiger credit card. See, I told you I'm the Tiger. And he got me the Tiger credit card. So then Liger might be a mix of me and my twin. Maybe that's what it is. Ooh, no, that's not right. I gotta think about that. Anyway, I talked to you guys about it, about Trump. I don't want to go there. Don't talk to me about it because I'm not a Trump supporter. I'm not an anyone's supporter. I'm a supporter of God. I don't support any country or anything. If you're doing the right thing, it's the right thing to do. If they're doing the right thing, it's the right thing to do. If they're not doing the right thing, they're not the right person. And that's what he said. I like that. So you may completely decide, you know what? This company had a good idea, but they're not doing things the right way. And whether this is the way it's not working for me. I'm out. It doesn't work for me. Right? Maybe it worked for me 10 years ago, but I'm not the same person that I am now. So it's over. Whatever it is, there's no ending it. See these necklaces here? Those are all your lessons. Are you able to wear your lessons proudly? Are you able to look at what's ending and chop the heads off of what doesn't work for you? The relationship that didn't work, the job that didn't work, the belief system and the religion that was pounded down your head that didn't work. Religion talks about, I've been talking to this with my clients about how we are, as women especially, taught that, and just people, that we are supposed to give to others. It's give to others. Jesus turned the other cheek. Jesus didn't turn the other cheek so someone could smack his other side. He's like, don't give them your energy. Turn your cheek. Go do something else. Jesus said, take care of the congregation. Take care of, a husband is to take care of the wife the way the Christ took care of the congregation. What did the Christ do? He washed their feet. So it's not, in religion, I was taught, be in subjection to your husband and the man has the role over the woman and blah, 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 blah. Wrong. That's not how Jesus did it. I'm sorry. You got the Bible all fucked up. Go back and read it again. So your outmoded belief systems, chuck them. Wear them proudly around your neck. I was a Jehovah's Witness my entire life. I've got a shitload of lessons that I learned and I put them all in my tool belt. I don't hate Jehovah's Witnesses. I think that they're people that are doing what they think is right. I learned a lot of great things there. But there is no way in fucking hell I'm ever going to be a part of any organized religion ever again. I wear that proudly around my neck. Those lessons, I wear them proudly. The man that molested my daughter, I wasn't allowed to leave that person and end that marriage because it wasn't approved of by the congregation. Fuck you. I'm out of here. That man molested my daughter. You know? No, sorry. So something has ended. So are you going to be able to work with it and go with it? You may not. It may not be the easiest thing. My landlord's house, it's going. I got to do this. I got to get this camper and get my ass on the road and be able to do this. It may not be convenient, but it's happening and you're not going to stop it. So, water signs. Correct for neutrality on all levels. We'll start with Pisces men. I really hope that I didn't forget any of the people, like male, female clarifiers. I always seem to for some weird reason. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Pisces. 2 more. If anybody would like help with dream analysis, long-distance Reiki healing, ceremonial sage wands, crystal clusters, or private reading, I'm on fire. I love my private reading. My life coaching, love it. My website is www.theangelswhisper.com. There's a like, share, and subscribe, and donate button. You can donate to my cause right there. Donate, friends and family, on PayPal. That would be fantastic. Help me come back here and keep doing this for you guys, right? And the more you like and subscribe and comment and share, the more the channel builds. And I'm able to keep doing this because if my channel builds and the advertisements, that'll help me too. All of this is done for free for you guys. So every little bit will help. And I'm not too proud to ask because I do a lot of work for you guys. I love it. It's my path. That was the other message when I was in the shower this morning. I was brushing my teeth in the shower and I was thinking about, you know, all the things I had to get done and hurry, hurry, hurry. And I said, no, you know what? I'm getting messages on the radio and everything was coming together. And I said, God, I love my path. I love my path. I love my work. I love it so much. It's my passion. And Spirit supports this. They asked me, will you take this work on? They asked me 10 years ago, will you accept this path? I had no idea what I was in for, especially with this spiritual, you know, twin soul journey. Oh my God. I said, yes, yes. They said, you know, it's going to come fast. You might want to ask them to slow it down because the stuff's going to come at you quickly. No, no, bring it, bring it. Oh my God. Talk about overwhelming. Thought I was losing my mind, right? Nope, I haven't lost my mind. I love my work. I love my work. All right, Pisces men. Healing. I am the angel of healing, and I am with you right now. Feel my presence and my unwavering love for you. I have loved you before the dawn of time, and I will love you for all eternity. And that's from me too. And I'm telling you, there is a healing that's taking place. I was shown, I don't know what it is specifically for my twin, but I was shown that whatever he was dealing with, when he got away from his triggers, which were the reason he was sick, with whatever it was, emotional, mental, physical, I don't know what it is. It's symbolic. He got away from them and got with me and got out in nature. He would be 98%, 95 to 98% healed. Whatever it is, he doesn't realize what his triggers are. Maybe he knows now. Pisces women. Woo! Ours got thrown on the ground, so we know that's right. Double emphasis when it gets thrown at us. Positive thinking. Positive thinking is vital in creating a healthy and abundant life. A positive attitude along with positive beliefs and thoughts are crucial ingredients for creating happiness. Don't worry. Think love. Yeah! I take that. I take that on. Cancer. Cancer men. Don't worry. I'm not worried because this ending is bringing about a new beginning, and the new beginning is going to be freaking phenomenal. Correct for it is phenomenal. It already is because it's already happened. We just haven't seen it yet. It's kind of like, you know what? You got the check. It's been deposited. I mean, it's been sent because I've got that in my work line, right? $275. Okay, they've deposited it, but it's being held at the bank. It hasn't been released yet, but it's there. That's what it is. It hasn't been released yet, but it's there. Song. Happiness. Hit her like a bullet in the back. No, the dog days are over. The dog days are done. The horses are coming. So you better run. Yeah! Yeah. Oops. Coming towards her. Stuck still. No turning back. No turning back, Callie. No turning back. She hid under covers. And she hid under beds. That's my cats. Killed it with kisses. Wow. Hid under covers, hid under beds. There's no running from it. Love's coming to get you. Love's coming to get you. Happiness. Hit you like a bullet in the back. Woo! Okay, correct for neutrality. This song is also about drugs. So there's an ending of that. Drowning yourself and all that bullshit. Feel yourself. Get rid of that, filling that void. Fill it with something positive. All right, Cancer. Cancer is also, cancer eats you up from the inside. So you can have a symbolic cancer, an emotional cancer, or a physical cancer because you have held on to sadness, bitterness, anger. Release all that shit. Let it go because you're killing yourself doing it by holding it there. All right, Cancer. Fear. I, Archangel Michael, am here to help you through the present time. I love you. I protect you and I keep you safe. Trust that all is well through these changes. Accept my love and allow it to dissolve your fear. Archangel Michael, you see Archangel Michael standing beside you. If you could see him standing beside you, and Archangel Michael can be with everyone at the same time. He is like God in that way. You saw him standing next to you, you would have no fear. One swipe of his wing gets rid of all of your foes, right? He can lift you up. He can pick you up. He can freaking punch a hole in a wall and make a giant window. He can build a bridge where there wasn't one. Know it. Scorpio men. Archangel Uriel. This is the angel of illumination. Archangel Uriel, a great spiritual transformation is currently occurring both in your life and in our world. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. We think positive. This world is changing in a positive way. This world isn't going to hell in a handbasket. The people that are fucking it up, they're going to hell in a handbasket. Hell isn't even a real place anyway. This is the union of heaven and earth. Spirit and matter, heart and mind, unite in harmonious balance. I'll say it again. A great spiritual transformation is currently occurring both in your life and in our world. This is the union of heaven and earth, spirit and matter, heart and mind, unite in a harmonious balance. Ask Archangel Uriel to light the way and show you. Scorpio women. Scorpio women. Ran fast for your mother, for your brother, your sisters and your brothers. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Can't carry it all if you want to survive. You can't carry it all. You can't carry all the baggage of the past. Let it go. You can't carry it all if you want to survive. Think about that. All that crap that you've been carrying around, you want to get out of this desperate place? You want to get out of this desperate place? You cut all the shit that's dragging you down. You aren't going to survive if you keep trying to hold on to that. It's like being have a millstone wrapped around your neck and be thrown in the water. You drown. Get rid of that shit. Scorpio women, truth. The best way through the current situation is just to speak your truth. Contrary to what you may think, no one will be hurt if you express exactly how you feel. Okay? That's your ending and new beginning. All right. Now we go to earth signs. Correct for neutrality. For those who chose the sea flower. Okay? I found a love. Perfect for me. Darling, just dive right in. Follow my lead. I found a girl. Beautiful and sweet. I never knew you were someone waiting for me. We were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. Darling, just hold. Oh, I love this song. Your heart is all I know. I keep pulling my own hair. All right. I think that should be it. Earth signs. Or for those who chose the sea flower. Isn't that beautiful? Air signs, I'm sorry. Air signs. Right? No? Sea flowers, earth signs. Shit. Yes, air signs is the book. Sorry, we're starting. Good thing I caught myself. So we're starting with Capricorn. The divine hand, the fairy of the divine hand. Okay, this is not good. You are on the edge of that. You're vacillating. You're on the edge of doing something that you should not do. Your worst addiction is seeking you out at this time. And this is the divine hand of God going up and saying, no, this is your own highest self. Your blue eye, your clear eye, your straight eye. Blue is the truth. This is either the demons on your shoulder or your friends that are trying to talk you into doing something or encouraging you to do something or inviting you into do something that's going to fuck you up. Don't do it. You're on the verge. Intoxication, distorted view, overindulgence. Don't drink and drive. I just have one. Just gonna have one. Nope, don't do it. I'm gonna engage in harmful gossip. No, don't do it. I'm gonna have an affair. No, don't do it. I'm just gonna do this one time. It looks really good. It looks really easy. No, don't do it. Somebody's gonna offer you a business deal. It's just my one last thing. I'm gonna get out of this business right after this. I'm just gonna do this one more thing, and then I'm gonna no, because that's the time you're gonna fucking go to jail. Don't do it. This is it. Something that's in front of you right now. You already know what this is. You know, your higher self has already told you. But either friends are trying to convince you, or your higher or your lower mind is trying to tell you. No, 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 no. Stop. Stop right now. Don't do it. You have the ability to say no to this. You have the ability to change your mind right now before you go any further. You're going to fuck yourself up if you do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Could be negative self-talk. Don't do it. Don't start talking shit on yourself. Don't start telling yourself you can't do it. Don't tell yourself that you're not going to recover from cancer, because yes, you fucking are. You're in full remission already. You just don't know it. You got to build your cells up. How do you do that? By staying away from toxic people. How do you do that? By eating healthy, by getting outside, by stopping working in that job that you fucking hate and start doing what you love. My friend Scott, he's got a motorhome, an old Airstream he's fixing up. He bought a donut. He's going to sell donuts. No, he's not a lawyer. He's going to sell donuts because he thinks it's awesome and it's fun, and he can be his own boss. And look at my work. Talked about my work. I was a hairstylist. I had a huge clientele. I had a big house, 2 cars. I had a 4Runner that I would kill for now. 4Runner convertible, golden retriever, and a cat. 2 giant fish tanks, a giant house, a shitload of clothes, a great job with my best friends, and a ton of clients. And I walked away from all of it with a suitcase and a half, to go do my spiritual path. It's the best thing that I've ever done. I love my life. So many people have said to me, when it's gotten lean and it's gotten scary, you know, when spirit has made me trust them that money was going to come in, I was down to my last freaking dollar and didn't know where I was going to go, started to panic. How many times has that happened to me? And spirit made my way. It happens because spirit wants you to know, we are with you. We are with you. And I didn't go back. I'm like, no, I'm not supposed to do hair. I'm supposed to do this. So many people want to do this. My girlfriend's a writer. I said, you need to freaking start doing it now. Don't wait till later. You do it now. Do it now. Do what's your best. Stay away from what's going to fuck you over. And don't tell yourself that you can't do it, because you can do anything you set your mind to. Spirit will show the way. All we need to do is take our first steps forward. And what did Spirit say with that chariot, with the stagecoach? What did they say? We're going to make this path together. We're going to make our way together. You're not alone. Song right now. I need you right now. I need you right now. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. I need you right now. You aren't by yourself. Right? I'm going to lose my mind now. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. Don't let me down. Don't go. Don't go. Look at this. Don't go. Don't go. I'm now seeing this as someone else. That's me. Moving forward, calm, peaceful. Spirit's got us. You get that shit out of your head. You get that shit out of your head. Right? You've got horses. The dog days are over. The dog days are done. The horses are coming. You're going to run away from that negative thinking, away from that toxic prison that you're holding yourself in. I thought you were on my side. Now there's nobody on your side. You know what? There is spirit on your side. You're not looking at the right people. Who are we talking to here? Earth signs. Capricorn men. It's in my head. I hope you'll be here when I need you the most. Wisdom. Everything has a place and purpose. To be wise is to have great love, tolerance, and compassion for all things. What is that in regards to for this? You know what it means for you. Capricorn women. Positive outcome. The sun is about to burst through the clouds, and you will soon see things in a different light. Something that previously seemed hopeless will soon be filled with nothing but hope. So you get rid of that stinking thinking. This song, I think I'm losing my mind now. Don't let me down, don't let me down, right? I need you right now. Something that seemed hopeless is about to become everything hopeful. Taurus men. It's in your head. It's in your head. See, that's the issue. It's in your head. It's in your head. Let go of that. Let go of those demons. They're in your head. It's not even reality. think I'm losing my mind now. I'm losing my mind now. It's in my head. It's in my head. Yeah, so then what you do is you stop saying it. You stop affirming what the problem is. You stop affirming that you have that issue. And you start saying, I am not alone. I have a myriad of angels around me. I am surrounded. I am protected. I am loved. I am fearless. I am courageous. I am strong. I am healthy. I am supported. I am financially abundant. I am blessed. You say it, say it, say it until you believe it. Taurus men. I love these little cards. This is what I want to do with my little cards. Make them in a, just like that so I can shuffle them. See? Correct for neutrality on all levels. Woo! Taurus men, peace. No matter where you are or what you're doing, inner peace is always possible. And all it takes is a subtle shift. A subtle shift in awareness. Think love and peace will follow. Okay? Positive thinking. Get rid of that stinking thinking. I think about her and she knows it. She pulls me in and keeps me guessing. Maybe I should stop and start confessing. Being followed, being watched. I hope you like what you're watching. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Taurus women. Taurus women. Oh, I'm excited to go look at these campers. You need to take the path of least resistance, the middle path, the balanced path. Right now, this is something's out of whack, right? So embrace both sides. All right, so for you, you see the truth and then you're listening to this bullshit. Get in the middle. Right? Get in the middle. The middle path is the road to a balanced, more peaceful life. That's what you need. Ooh, it's 111. Make a wish. Do you like what the universe is creating for you? Do you like what you're creating in your future? Because the universe has just taken a snapshot of your future as you are creating it. If you don't like the thoughts in your head and what you're creating for your future, you better uplift your thoughts right now. Right? Thinking positive. I am powerful, I am peaceful, I am loving, I am loved, I am abundantly supplied for. I have a fantastic clientele. I have the most amazing calls. I have the ability to give the exact right answer at the exact right moment. The words just flow easily from me. I have time to do everything that I need to do. My health is vibrant. I have tons of energy. My body is fit and firm. I am enjoying my life. I go on happy, exciting adventures. My animals get along all well. All of their health issues are healing right now at this moment. It's getting better and better every single day. Everywhere I go, I'm a light. Everywhere I go, I spread love, happiness, and sunshine, and I bring that kind of energy into my life. I have all of that energy coming to me. I am blessed. I am blessed. I have no reason for fear because I am a light. I am a star. I am a star child. I'm a child of God. Keep doing it. Virgo. If we lost our minds and we went too far, I know we'd be all right. If you were by my side and we stumbled in the dark, I know we'd be all right. Virgo. Archangel Metatron. He's the buddy. He is, woo! I love Metatron. Metatron is the one who works with people who have attention deficit disorder, bipolar, what is that? Seasonal affective disorder, social anxiety disorder, just us, the ones who always feel like, we're out on the outside edge. People think that we're weird. Maybe we don't feel we're weird. Maybe they think we're weird. The ones that dance to our own drum. This is the sacred geometry man. This is my man. I've seen him twice. I've seen him. Actually, 3 times I've seen him, and he's very handsome. He's very handsome. I am showing him as a Native American, and he's got hair about as long as mine. He's got a big, broad chest. No hair on his chest. He's got a giant medallion on the middle of his chest. He's got a very, very peaceful, gentle voice. He's freaking incredible. Powerful in love. Love. Song, all my friends are heathens, take it slow. Archangel Metatron, I am your link between heaven and earth, between your humanity and your divinity. I am here to help you heal the conflict that exists between your heart and mind. Feel me in your heart and thoughts. Through oneness, there is only love. He's healing that conflict between what's in your heart and what's in your mind. But the song right now, all my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you what you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't understand the half of the abuse. This is a story of people who have taken the ones that they were supposed to love and locked them up. Remember, my beautiful Siam got locked up? And remember Willow, her owner died and she got locked up into that cell? Those people were supposed to take care of those people. The family didn't want her. They said, we don't want her. Send her somewhere else. Locked her up. We don't want her. What if you've got somebody in your family that has special needs? right? And the person that they, maybe a brother or a sister that had special needs, and then the parent died, and then now it's your responsibility. I don't want to deal with them. Lock them up lock them up. My friend Sarah and Amy, they're twins, and Amy is at home with the dogs while Sarah had a stroke and she's in the hospital, and it breaks her heart for her not to be with her, but she's with her all the time, goes and sees her all the time. That's love, that's family. You don't know the half of the abuse. Sometimes my little ones have been abused desperately, horribly abused. They say newcomers have a certain smell. They have trust issues. They can smell your intentions. You never know the freak show sitting next to you. You never know the murderer sitting next to you, right? Those cats could have been put to sleep, right? How do I know? You say that you're going to love me, but the people that had me before said that too, and they hit me and they hurt me and they threw me here, and I'm on death row. Right? I'm on death row. Fuck that shit. Virgo women. Not on my watch, they aren't. Positive thinking. Positive thinking is vital in creating a healthy and abundant life. A positive attitude along with positive beliefs and thoughts are crucial ingredients for creating happiness. Don't worry. Think love. I told you just to stay away. I told you just to stay away. Pushed you away. I have all these demons in my head. I don't trust you. People have said that they were supposed to love me, and they hurt me. Every time I trust, I get fucked over. I get shit on. I can't let you close to me. I push you away. I push you away with both hands. Why'd you come? You knew you should have stayed away. I tried to warn you just to stay away. And right now, they're out there ready to bust in on me. It looks like you might be one of us. Wow, because we all have issues, don't we, guys? All of us. So for those who chose the Silver Book of Knowledge, the book with the notes, the tablet, oh my God, when the great wave comes, go to the mountain with the tablet. Oh my God, it's me. Babe, you need to come to me. I'm the mountain. When the great wave comes, the great wave of emotion comes, go to the mountain. Remember, my last name is Bergman. It means man from the mountain. I'm the man in my house right now. I am. With the tablet. That's what I heard. When the great wave comes, go to the mountain with the tablets. This. The books of knowledge. Oh my God. If you liked it, you should have put a ring on it. Maybe that's me. When the great wave comes, go to the mountain. Me. With the book of knowledge. Come to ourselves. All right, so we have air signs, or those who chose the Silver Book of Knowledge, because silver clarifies water. This is the color of truth. And look at how it shines. There's a rainbow of a promise of good things to come after a storm. So who do we have lined up? We have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I love this song. If you liked it, you should have put a ring on it. I don't need your permission. Don't pay him any attention. Now you're going to learn what it really feels to miss me. If you like it, you should have put a ring on it. Correct for neutrality on all levels. I'll have nothing less than that myself. Grumpy Red Fairy. Be your own authentic, truthful self. Authentic, truthful, real. Just like this song is saying, right? Be your own true self. I don't feel like singing and dancing and being happy today. Caitlin, this one's for you. This is how I feel today. I don't want to be dancing to your drum. I don't want to be the picture of what you think I should be. This is who I am. This is what I'm doing. I've got cancer, and I'm hiking all around the country. I'm going on vacations. You think I'm going, you're sick. What do you want me to do? Lie in bed and die? I'm not going to do that. I'm not doing what you think I should do. My dad, you're 50 years old. You shouldn't be hiking around, climbing mountains, and I don't want you sleeping in a van. Well, you're not going to stop me. So what did I do? I went in my car. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. I'm not going to fit in your box. I'm going to be my authentic, truthful self, who I am. That's who you're being asked to be, yourself, the way you are. I'm gay. I'm not going to pretend to be straight. I'm a gay person. I'm Not a Jehovah's Witness, Devin. I'm never going to be a Jehovah's Witness, Devin. Elise, your mom's not like anyone else. I'm not going to be what you think that I should be. This is who I am. Like me for who I am, or keep walking, right? I'm not going to be anything that anyone wants me to be. I'm going to be my authentic, truthful self. Because when I'm my authentic, truthful self, I draw to me who should be in my life, who loves me for who I am, not fakes, because I'm being fake. This is who I am. If I'm going to cry in the middle of my readings, I'm going to cry. If I'm going to swear in the middle of my readings, I'm going to swear. This is who I am, right? This is what you want to be. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Gemini males. I don't have to be putting on this pretty picture, this front. I don't have to be. If I'm a man and I have hair down on my waist and you think that that looks gay, that's too bad. I like it. If I want to grow a big fat beard and put beads in it like Jack Sparrow, I'm going to do it. I like it. If I'm going to wear big boots and shorts, I'm going to wear them that way. I think it looks sexy. If I'm going to wear a kimono, right? A kimono and leggings, that's a house coat. No, it's not. It's a kimono. I don't wear it as a house coat. I wear it because I think it's cool. If I'm going to wear all of these necklaces because they all mean something to me and all of these rings, I'm going to do it because I like it. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Gemini men. Wisdom. Everything has a place and purpose. To be wise is to have great love, tolerance, and compassion for all things and everything. Gemini women. I'm a Gemini woman. What's our message? Be true to yourself. That's our message. Be true to yourself. Gemini women. Miracle. Our wings of light surround you and those you love. The current situation is governed by a higher force. The forces of love are at work. All will turn out well. I know that. I know that. It's beautiful. Libra men. Libra men. Creative potential. You are by nature infinitely creative. Your life is a sea of creative potential just waiting to be expressed through you. You are free to express all your heart desires. You know what I'm thinking about right now? I'm thinking that a lot of other readers, they'll do the tarot and they'll give you what's going on, and you see a lot of negativity. They basically tell you what's happening, right? But the focus isn't on about what you can do about it. And I'm thinking about, each and every one of these people, right? Well, I know a Leo and he's doing this. He's a pull-up. He's a fucking blah, 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 blah. And I know a Libra and she's just blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's great. Well, everybody could probably say the same thing about you in many different ways. Everybody has an opinion, just like everybody has an asshole. I got an asshole, you got an asshole. And I love that asshole. I'm talking about my own and the one that you might call an asshole. He might be an asshole, but he's my asshole, right? So what do we have to do? We got to think about this is positive. This is something that all of us can do. There's not every single Leo in the world isn't an asshole. Every single Libra in the world isn't a narcissist, right? So let's focus on what we can do. I'm reading for everyone in the positive because Spirit has a message for everyone. Spirit loves all of us. We all came here to play a part. We're all actors playing a part in this world. Libra men. We just did Libra men. Libra women. Peace. No matter where you are or what you're doing, inner peace is always possible. All it takes is a subtle shift in awareness. Think love and peace will follow. Because the greatest master is able to find peace amidst chaos, right? So no matter what's going on in your life. Aquarius men. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Protection. You are safe, do not fear. We are with you always and surround you always with our invisible wings of light. You and I are like diamonds in the sky. A beautiful star I see, a vision of ecstasy. With you I'm alive. I love this song. Shine bright like a diamond. Remember I said we're star children. I knew that we would be one right away. Oh, right away. Aquarius women. Blue angel. Archangel Michael, that's his color, blue. The color of truth. I, Archangel Michael, am here by your side. I am all around you and will forever protect you. Remember this whenever you feel fearful. I love you. All is well. All is well. All is well. We're beautiful, like diamonds in the sky. Think about all the diamonds that we are, and all of the diamonds that we see in the sky. That's what we are like to our Father. We're all beautiful. That's why I'm saying, doesn't matter what's going on, and doesn't matter what anybody has done. We're all beautiful. We have the ability. We have the ability to take our lives and make something wonderful of it. It's our choice. Okay, you guys, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this reading. 1 hour and 25 minutes. We did it pretty good. I am excited to put it up, and I'm excited to get onto my call with my client, and I'm excited to go look at those motorhomes. I'm excited, and I think I'm going to put my what is that? GoFundMe back up, and I'm going to play this one more time for us before we go. I didn't do it. We need to end with a cleansing and a clearing.